Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up you guys, this is Nacho here and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video I'm bringing you the second episode of my Versus series. Now it's been a very long time since I started this series and I was looking through my old videos and I just now realized that I never made the continuation video to my introduction, which was the Reaver Rodeo versus the Reaver Machete, and you guys seem to really want to see more of the series. So if you guys would like to see some different kinds of weapons, you guys want to see versus or my opinions on, let me know in the comments below what two weapons that are similar you want me to talk about. But in today's video we are talking about the ERAD CYCLOPEAN versus the ERAD CERBERUS. We are both familiar, or I mean we're all familiar with what they are. They're two epic ERAD variants in Infinite Warfare. One is a laser beam and the other one is basically just a straight shooter with the foregrip. Now which one is better overall and which one should you go for, man? Honestly, if you're trying to be annoying or if you're just trying to be really good in multiplayer, the better weapon of the two, I would have to give it to the CYCLOPEAN, simply because it seems to do a lot more damage. And also, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but when you're getting shot by that weapon, you have some of the worst flinch I've ever seen in like Call of Duty, meaning that your aim goes all crazy and crooked whenever you're getting shot at with it. Not to mention that it's basically like your screen is like half flashbanged because of how bright the laser beam is, and that's definitely one of the most annoying weapons to die to in Infinite Warfare. Just straight up in multiplayer, I have to give the edge to the CYCLOPEAN. The laser beam is definitely king when it comes to that. Now, moving over to the CERBERUS, what can we expect to see with this epic variant? You guys should know it comes with the foregrip and an underbarrel shotgun. You guys already know that I am not a huge fan of underbarrel shotguns in Infinite Warfare. They're pretty much useless, if not pointless. The Type 2 butchers are the same thing. You got the shotgun, the Kimbos, they're pretty much useless, and this one only gives you 7 bullets, and it's pretty much weak. In order to like 1 or 2 shot people with it, you pretty much have to be within melee distance, and it's not worth it. You might as well just be killing people with your CERBERUS rather than trying to shotgun them, because it really has no range and it's pretty much a useless attachment. Now, a lot of people always say that the other attachment on the CERBERUS is also pretty much useless, the foregrip attachment, because the ERAD already has very limited recoil. Well, when you take into consideration the way this SMG plays, it's kind of more of a mid-range to long-range SMG, you know, as far as you can get your long shots and submachine guns, that is. Adding the foregrip on this makes it a lot more of a stable weapon when you're getting in those mid to long-range engagements like I was just talking about, and a lot of people say that it's pretty pointless, but I've come to realize that I can use the ERAD, the CERBERUS specifically, on a wider array of maps, because I don't have to worry about those mid-range gunfights when I'm trying to cross through certain points of the map, because I know my shots will for the most part go pretty much straight and I'll be able to gun my enemies. Now, comparing that to the other ability that you get for the ERAD, talking about the CYCLOPEAN, you have reduced idle sway. Now, this definitely helps a lot, because with this laser beam you can shoot people across the map. The only thing that sucks is that it has a very high damage drop off. Once you get past a couple of meters, this gun basically becomes like a little toy water gun. Basically does like no damage whatsoever. Not to mention that when you're hip firing, you have to be precise, because whenever you're hip firing, it feels slippery for whatever reason. It just feels like the auto aim isn't really tracking the enemy that well. I don't know if it's because instead of the crosshair, it's like a little circle, so like the little area where the auto aim will come into contact is a little bit smaller. That would be my best guess, but it kind of sucks sometimes when hip firing, and other times you can just melt people. If you guys are trying to decide on what ERAD is best for you or which ERAD variant you should buy if you have 4,000 salvage and you really like this weapon, honestly you can't go wrong with either of them, but I have to give the edge to the CYCLOPEAN. It's definitely a more annoying weapon to die to, it's definitely better on a bigger array of maps, and it's better overall for most situations. I hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of my versus showdown of weapons, anything to do with Call of Duty pretty much. Let me know what suggestions you guys have in the comment section below, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, my name is Papa Nacho. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.